Hello again, everybody. The next car that you selected to view on where, Jeremy?
Hey, we're at ClassicMuscleCars.com.
in beautiful Wakanda, Illinois, and it is a God-given great day out here.
What an awesome day
today.
Not
a cloud in the sky, but I want to make some because I'm going to do a hellacious burnout with this car that we just got in inventory. I love it when we get new cars in because the ones that can get out and cook and smoke the tires, that's the ones that I like to get out and have fun with, and especially on a beautiful day like this. Now let me tell you something about this car. 1980 Z-28, gorgeous car. 1995 World of Wheels winner in Atlanta, Georgia. Big show. You got to have a top quality car to be able to even place there, let alone win it. #1 winner, 95 World of Wheels. Now, why is this car so special? Z-28s, there's a lot of them, right? Well, it's got some custom paint, but that's not just it. It's because every nut and bolt was disassembled, taken apart, and this car was completely redone. The guy bought everything new for it, including little gaskets. It is a brand new car, folks. When we show you the undercarriage of this car, the whole subframe was completely removed. Now, they didn't do it in satin black finish the way it's stock GM. They did it the cool way, because if you're in ISCA shows, which is International Show Car Association, you have to have a car that's showy. So if you put it up on a turntable, you turn it around on that turntable, or you jack it up and you lift it up and you put mirrors under it and you put spotlights and floodlights and different color lights, you gotta have something to look at besides black, right, Jeremy?
Yep, you want something that has some appeal, eye appeal.
The wheel wells, the inner fender wells of this car is done the same color as the car. The way that they built them from GM, this car would have been satin black. The whole frame, suspension, the whole subframe has been done in silver. It's gorgeous. Wait till you see this. Now, we just got it in. We've got to go through it and detail it, and Rob is going to take care of that for us. And as soon as he gets that done, we'll give you some exterior and underneath pictures of what this car looks like. But I wanted to get it on video today because it's not going to last long. It's a great car. It's a great buy. It's got a 400 horsepower 350 in it, and it's a butt kicker. These cars in 1980 had SAE ratings in them. SAE means that the power was not gross horsepower. The horsepower was measured at the flywheel. So you had a lot lower of a rating, but they did detune the cars. They were running 8.5 to 1 pistons in them, and they had gears in the back that you could do maybe 110 with them, but they couldn't get out of their own way when you'd go 0 to 60. Different story entirely with this car. You'll see what I mean when I light it up. Now, another cool thing that we have with this car. This is going to go along. I don't have the rest of them yet, but there's a lot of photographs of this car with some very highly tasteful women that were posing with this particular car. Now, also in this book, if Jeremy can get a close-up, this is one of the young ladies that posed next to this car, and she even signed this publication. It's pretty cool. So guys, let me tell you, if you buy this car, don't let Mama see it, because she won't let you have it. But you know what? If you're out at the cruise-ins, lay this on the dash and wait till these guys come by. They're not only going to have their tongues hanging out looking at this gorgeous Z-28, but their tongues are going to be hanging out when they look at this too. And guess what? You're going to own it. Now let me tell you something. We've priced this car to sell it. Now, let's put our thinking caps on. If you did a body apart restoration on a smaller car like this, every nut and bolt, it's going to take you at least 700 hours to do that. Now, I'm not talking about paint or materials, and I'm not talking about any custom work that you would do outside of just a standard strip it down, take it apart, and redo the car, okay? And it depends on what you have to start with. And when you're changing things around, like they obviously did with this car, even the radiator is not black in here. It's painted the same color as the car. You get what I mean? It's custom. It's ISCA custom work. Most of the shops across the country, at a conservative number, today, in 2006, are charging no less than $80 an hour. Now, figure it up on a calculator. We're talking about a whole lot of money, right? I could be asking realistically, very easily, and no problem at all, could be asking, and you know what, you guys wouldn't disagree with me after what we just talked about, because we're talking about labor for restoration. No car, no parts, no nothing. Just labor, right?
Just the guys doing the work.
Time for labor. I could be asking this sum of money for this car. And you know what? That's a good deal, because you couldn't build it.
That's an incredible deal.
If you had the car for absolutely zero, you still couldn't do this car to the level that this car is for this kind of money. Absolutely no way. But you know what? We got a new way, we got a new day here at ClassicMuscleCars.com. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now.
Tony's doing creative math
If I
here.
was going to ask this for this car, you guys would be going, that's no way. That's a whole lot of car for that money. But you know what? I don't like that price. And we got to do something about it, right, Jeremy?
Let's see what we're going to change
Why
it
do
to.
we got to do something about it? Because it's still too high. We want to sell cars here. We want to sell cars to the average American who can take it out and have fun and go to the cruise in and put this beautiful girl laying on the dash and say, guess what, guys? I own it. You don't. And you know what? I'm making things affordable, and I'm giving you quality unlike anyone in the United States or the world, because I sell the best, and I always have, for the money. You will not get a better deal than what you're going to buy here from this company. And guess what? Maybe we should put this car down to this. What do you think?
That's a great price. $19K?
I think it's fantastic. That's a great price for this car. But you know what? I don't like it. I'm going to move this car. Some lucky guy is going to get one hell of a deal, and he's going to buy a whole lot of equity. So you know what? When I put this price up, I'm going to get in this car, and we're going to do a burnout with it. Jeremy's going to put this up on the internet, and you know what? Somebody better get a hold of us quickly, because it's not going to be here. 847-526-5950. Right, Jeremy?
You got it, man.
That's the phone number, right?
847-526-5950.
You know, you're sitting next to your mouse watching us, and all you got to do is click that mouse over to where it says contact us and say, Randy, hold that car for me. I want it. I want it. I want it. You know why you want it? I'll tell you why you want it. Because there's no way in today's market or this world you can buy this car for this kind of money. Absolutely
unbelievable.
No way. So you better hurry up. And now you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get in this beautiful car and I'm going to light it up and I'm going to make some clouds in the sky today.
Road
the
test.
Best kind. Rubber. Smoking rubber.
Go for it. The smoke is finally cleared out of it. It was full. Now let's go for a walk around this beautiful 1980 Z-28. I've got the hood open to save a little time and trouble. Let's take a look. Beautifully done. Tasteful chrome. High performance hoses. All around. HEI style. Actually, it's an HEI distributor. Fuel pressure gauge on the double pumper there. Just beautifully done here as well. Electric fan. I don't know if we can see that. It's kind of bright out here. Close the hood. Let's see what it looks like all the way around. Tasteful pinstriping. The wheels appear to be center lines, I believe. tasteful pinstriping. Let's take a look inside though first. How convenient. The T's are off. B&M shifter. Quicksilver. Power windows. Remote mirror. Nicely done. Nice set of 6x9s Pioneers in the back deck. Now we're back here. Let's look inside the trunk. There's the T's. It's pretty well filled. Batteries back here. It's hard to really see. But it's nice and clean. Fresh soft seal. Continuing along, more tasteful pinstripes here. Let's take a look at the inside from here. Z-28 format. Very nice. Nice and laser straight. Alright, let's get inside and take a look. Remote mirror. Interior's looking quite nice. Seats are in great shape. It's looking like we have 76,032 on the odometer. Okay, let's start it up, see what it sounds like. Oil pressure gauge is working. Temperature gauge appears to be working as well. Oil pressure and temp. This was an AC car at one time. Got a nice Pioneer Super Tuna. That just might be the badge because it's sitting right there. Okay. Workable. Now we're going to take a quick look under the car. This time from the driver's side, behind the front wheel. Nothing has gone undone here. Beautifully done. Here we are shooting from the rear of the car. Not much I can say, it's just really beautifully done. Nothing has gone unattended. Alright, pretty good overview of this car. At that price, this car is not going to be around very long, so I'd give Randy a call. 847-526-5950. ClassicMuscleCars.com.